Hello my dear Armenians, these are the news from Western Armenia, especially for you. 119 issue of Western Armenia Weekly released. Balat Orphanage, bread as an only survival food for orphans. My heaven is Artsakh, says Artsakh writer. Iran strikes military base in Kuwait. Israel-Lebanon clashes that toll over 1,200. Dandelion, a powerful healing herb. Why supporting Western Armenia TV is important today. Join our veterans. The 119th issue of Western Armenia Weekly has been released. Its cover features Ani, the capital of the city of 1001 churches where history and legend meet. Ani reached its peak during the Bagratuni dynasty in the 10th to 11th centuries, becoming an important cultural, trade and spiritual center. It was famous for its many churches and rich architecture, which gave it its name. Today, its ruins reflect the greatness of the past. The weekly is published in Armenian, Turkish, English and French, helping spread Armenian culture and awareness of Western Armenia. You can read the issue in our website. Documents from the Balat Orphanage in Constantinople 1919 to 1921 show the difficult lives of orphans. Bread was their main food and often only food. A meal list from 1919 shows very limited food, sometimes only tea for breakfast and simple meals like beans, soup or pasta. The answer is clear: children mainly survived on bread. More than 100 loaves were needed daily, but financial problems often stopped supply. Help came from American organizations, but it was still not enough, and even bread leftovers were not allowed to be wasted. Malnutrition caused illness, and the orphanage asked for help, including from Nestle. These records show a constant struggle to keep children alive. After the 44-day war and displacement, a new book was published, Letters from Paradise, Where No One Is. It is bilingual Armenian-French memoir by Hermine Avakian and French journalist Ulzi Mones. The book shares stories of war, longing and memory, showing Artsakh through personal and childhood experiences. At least 10 soldiers were injured after Iran struck at military base in Kuwait. According to officials, 14 ballistic missiles and 12 drones were dedicated in the last 24 hours. One military camp was hit, causing injuries and material damage. Since February 28, Kuwait has dedicated hundreds of missiles and drones in its airspace. The Ministry of Health of Lebanon has announced that the death toll in the country has reached 1,238 as a result of strikes by the Israeli regime since the start of military operations on March 2. According to official data, the victims include 124 children, while the number of injured exists 3,500. During Saturday and Sunday alone, 49 deaths were recorded, including 10 rescue workers and 3 journalists. The situation remains tense, while the international community calls for an end to military operations and the protection of civilians. Dandelion is a medical herb rich in vitamins and minerals. Benefits: first one, helps joints and wounds, improves digestion, supports the nervous system and removes toxins, and also improves skin and appearance. It is also used for anemia, constipation, hormonal balance, skin problems and hair straightening through natural remedies. Western Armenia TV continues to work with new ideas and clear values. It doesn't do self-promotion, it shares history, culture and political news about Western Armenia. A big success is the new weekly newspaper, Western Armenia, created to protect and share our history and identity. The channel also reports on the president, government and parliament of Western Armenia. Dear compatriots, with your support we will grow stronger. Together we are powerful. French veterans and Armenian volunteers have joined as the keepers of memory. If you are 18 to 78 years old and have some free time, you can join them. Honor, homeland, brotherhood. Your duty will be to raise the flag of Western Armenia during official and memorial ceremonies, honoring Armenian soldiers and volunteers who protected people from 1916 until today. For more information, contact President Jean Razarosyan. If you have any questions or want to learn more, you can visit our official link. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.